Good evening, grown folks. This is Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I am your hostess this evening with some grown folk talk and stimulating conversation. How are you? Hey, I'm feeling good. Today is my Friday. Not your Friday, but my Friday. So I thought I'd kind of tip on in and chit chat for a minute. Excuse any noises you may hear. It's a little on and off noisy, but you do have my undivided attention, and I would like to have yours. So on that note, I wanted to sit up and just, I was having a conversation just last night, early yesterday, last night, with someone, and we were talking about studs. Now, I don't want this topic or conversation to offend anyone. This is just strictly grown folk talk. We're just putting some stuff out there, kind of want to see how you feel, what your experiences have been, and if you've known anybody that has went through this, because it was very interesting to me. It was brought to my attention that someone had raised a question and a thought about studs and their desire, underlining desire to get with a man every now and again. To have that real, And I mean, I don't know any studs personally, so it was hard for me really to relate. But the person I was speaking to did have a little bit more knowledge on this particular topic. I'm sorry they're not available to be here today to kind of chime in, but I'm going to try to sum it up the best I can. You know, the topic was, and it could be maybe no truth in this or maybe just a little, but based on my conversation with the person, it does happen where studs who are not into being penetrated per se by a man sometimes get that desire and that need to have it done. So with that being said, do they on the under sometime have it done and maybe keep it hush hush? Is it taboo or a problem if they do? I mean, they are living one particular lifestyle and, are human and may desire to have a man penetrate them from time to time. And I'm just kind of, thinking outside the box, okay? I'm speaking in terms of, okay, let's say two lesbians. And lesbians doing what they do, or even homosexual men doing what they do. They get together with the same sex, okay? Their desire, their attraction, their sexual thirst is for the same sex. However, at times, do you think they may, a gay man, may from time to time want a vagina? Or, a lesbian woman or couple from time to time want to throw a man up in there, maybe solo or a threesome or what have you. By us being human, sexual beings, don't you think that that thought or feeling comes about? And if so, does that make them not true to the game of what they're entangled in, their lifestyle? Say, for instance, you have a married man who they portray is the term is on the down low, where he loves doing what he does with his wife. Sometimes they have children. They have, their thing they do. But on the under, he likes getting down with a man. So some call this misleading. It's not being loyal and true to the game because you're on the under with doing things with another man and misleading the woman that you with. And the shoe could be, worn on the other side of the fence too. I don't know. Do they call women on the down low that are married and have a secret desire to be with another woman and she's not telling her man? It gets really, really juicy and really interesting, this type of topic. And again, I'm saying I'm not trying to offend anyone or say anything is right or anything is wrong. It's just a grown folk topic that struck my interest, and I wanted to obtain more knowledge and experience coming from those who have been there in that type of situation, whether it's stud, whether it's on the down low, whether it's just, being a lesbian or gay in a man-to-man relationship, or lesbian woman-to-woman. When you have that desire, or do you? Because I'm thinking, now this is just a thought, I'm thinking based on the human flesh and need that sometimes that does come about, that feeling to want to be with a man, especially someone who has changed over their lifestyle, but maybe say the first 20 years of their life they were heterosexual, and then the next 20 they came out and decided to do some other stuff. So man, you got both sensations and feelings and desires in you, right? I think this is interesting. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. you know I'm always looking and lurking and learning. I want you to comment. I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to give me your thoughts. Share your experiences. Educate another. Let someone know that they're not alone. That this is okay. That it's just grown folk and it's real life and nobody's judging and we want to know. So on that note, my name is Lady D, aka Donna Smith. You can find me on YouTube under Donna Smith, aka Lady D. My channel, subscribe, chime in. I'm always dropping something interesting that I want to bring out there and share with you guys. That's a thought or perhaps a conversation, or just someone like you hitting me up saying, hey, can you talk about XYZ? I'm on Facebook talking about these same type of topics on Facebook under Donna Smith. You can find me on Twitter under Miss Lady D111. Also, visit my website, www.grownfolktalkdonnasmith. I believe it's www.donnasmithgrownfolktalk or grownfolk talk with Donna Smith. One way or another, check me out. Because on that website, I also share some other stuff I do, my poetry, my music, and a little bit more about me. Okay? So on that note, until we meet again, send me an email too. I love the chat. I love your feedback. I'm on DGRIER12,000 @yahoo.com. And I'll leave you with this. Either you be grown or be gone. See ya next time. We will talk about something else real juicy. Stay tuned.